Good afternoon. So yeah, that's called an afternoon in North India. Again, temperatures hovering around 45. Anyways, yeah, some things are up. A lot of things actually. I'll discuss that later. But I was about to do another thing. I thought I have done it in the past, but I thought I should redo it. So that is about the maintenance of clutch lever. There are multiple ways in which you can do it. This is how I prefer. Bike has done about 21,000 kilometers and still running on the stock cable. And that is about greasing the cable that is inside. I'll show that later. Now, before I get into it, please do remember that you will get a lot of comments and you would have heard a lot of news that this is not the best way to handle this. If this had a kind of a cover, because there are some bikes which do have a kind of a cover. Let me show you. There. So that is the kind of cover that people recommend, but let's move on. Yeah, so if you have a cover like that, the grease will not accumulate too much of dirt and it will not end up as abrasive kind of a mixture. But I have been doing this for a very long time, so I am not recommending this, or maybe I am, but do it anyhow at your own risk. But the point is, I've always greased them, I always adjust the clutch lever for proper play, as it is called, the slack, so that the clutch operation is smooth and all, and the gear shifts are smooth, because greasing them will increase the life of the cable, and adjusting that lever slack will result in smoother gear shifts and again longer life of clutch plates. So I've done a video on that again, but I'm doing this again now, so I thought why not, let's start. On that note, there is another video that has just been done on the knuckle guards. It is being uploaded, will be uploaded maybe earlier or later, but let me remove these for now. So knuckle guards are off. Now before I do it, this is how I prefer to do it actually. I'll be cleaning any old grease that is lying here. So a cloth, a tissue paper, just to properly get rid of any of it. Now obviously you can use some kind of solution, but that would end up being there. I don't actually have that much of time. Things are getting rushed up, but you get the point. So let me first just clean it with a cloth, as you can see, inside, outside. Otherwise this becomes like a paste which ends up as an abrasive, and that does indeed wear the cable a bit faster. Let me show you the cable. So if you can see, maybe, no, you cannot. And there you have it. That is the cable. Now you can see it still in good health. At 20,000, I think for another 10-20,000 this is gonna last just all right. I just need to clean all of this muck, this paste, the grease that has accumulated, all the dust. So let me clean that. So that is how it is looking after cleaning up. Some more with the tissue will be done eventually, and the clean cloth that I had, as you can see, that is how it is. Please do remember, do not just keep on putting grease on top of this without cleaning it. Otherwise, indeed, it will become like an abrasive paste, which will eventually wear out the clutch wire even faster. So among other things, this technique works, and I'll show you the result honestly once I have this clutch wire, which will last, I hope, for another 20-30,000 or even more. Now let's just put some grease on it. Now again, no waterproof, no nothing needed, written dry as well, just normal Castrol grease or any other grease that you can get your hands on. Take a plenty, whatever remains can later be taken care of. Just put it in, press it a couple of times, just make sure that this gets in like that, and this should be good to go. Put some here as well, because this is where that ball is that fits into this, and you got the point. Let me just get all of this in, pressing it a couple of times, just removing whatever comes out, then again putting it in will get it slightly in there. It does not have to go all the way, so just 2-3 presses. Or let me just show you. This area has to be just surrounded with a bit of grease. That is all that is needed. Basically you're trying to get at the end where the clutch wire is, and that much should get it done. Whatever remains, again, that's it. Yeah, that is it. Nothing in excess. This I'll just put back in. Yep, fresh new grease. Nothing is pumping out now. So that is the idea. Whatever is pumping out, you know, by squeezing it, just clean it and put it back in where the wire is touching this hose, and it will get slightly in, thus lubricating it and adding to the life without friction. But as I said, do keep a check on the kilometers and on the visual front as well, and keep cleaning it at every 3,000-4,000 kilometers depending on the condition that you're riding on. With that done, next thing that I'll be doing is I'll be checking the slack. I can't find the scale, so I'll be doing it with this. So basically I have already done a video on how to properly adjust it, but I did not have a tripod at that time, so the video was a bit fuzzy, but I can show you how to check it. Inch tape or a scale can come in handy. You just need 10 to 15 mm. There is another way where you can measure it from this way, but trust me, 2-3 mm on that side with a coin or whatever will equate to 10 to 15 on this side. So let's start with say 2, and the slack or free play should not be more than 15, so that would be 3.5. And let's see, so from here till here, yeah, that's it. Needs slight adjustment, very slight adjustment I would say, but would run this fine. So yeah, that was it. I'll post the link for this one up here, and thank you. Take care. Bye.